So I recently checked my spam folder, and I realized I've been tagged by 4 people. So I thought it was high time to make my 5-fact video. You'll have to excuse me if you hear my cat. He's crying. So fact number 1, I am afraid of squirrels. One day I was heading to school, and a pack of about 10 or 15 of them hopped out of a tree, and they were headed to a tree on the opposite side of me. So 10 or 15 squirrels running at me, I did what any self-respecting man would do. I ran down the block like a little girl as fast as I could. And since that day, every time I see a squirrel, I get that pang of anxiety. I remember that day. Fact number 2. The best insult I've ever heard came from a 4-year-old child. Now, I work as a preschool teacher, and one day this kid comes up to me, and he said, Mr. Dan, that's what they call me, Mr. Dan, Jordan called me a bad word. And I'm like, who is this clown? Cat. I was like, what did he say? Because usually they come up to me and they're like, he told me no. He said stop. He said blood. So I'm like, what did he say to you? He's like, he called me a scorpion-headed man who eats people's vagina. I was like, wow, that is insanely creative. You get a gold star, guy. I told his mom that night, and she blushed. Fact number 3 is along the same vein. The best game I've ever seen made up is, it's a game. I was patrolling this playground one day, and I saw these guys on this play school climber, with the holes in it, that's multicolored. Well, 2 people were sitting on top, and 2 people were sitting beneath them, punching them in the ass. And I come up and I'm like, guys, stop. Guys, what are you doing? You can't do this. And they're like, oh, we were just playing a game, Mr. Dan. And I was like, what game could you possibly be playing? He's like, Angry Toilet. And I was like, that is the best game I have ever heard of. Please continue. The 4th fact is embarrassing. When I was in high school, my group that I ran with, my hooligan friends, had this slang. Matthews, as in Dave Matthews Band, meant cool. Hanson meant sucked. Like, oh, that's so Hanson, that sucked. So one day I was at Walmart, and I couldn't remember my terminology. So I thought Hanson meant cool, so I picked up that CD. And for a while I was like, all right, if this is what the herd mentality thinks, I guess I'll buy into it. So yeah, was an ardent fan of Hanson for a while. You want some? So many relationships this life, only 1 or 2 will last. You go through all the pain and strife, turn your back and they're gone so fast. Yeah, and they're gone so fast. Whoa, yeah. Yeah. I was an ardent fan of Hanson for a while. 5th fact, is that I love coffee. Drink about 1 or 2 pots a day, and I thought that would be a good way to finish off this video. So, yeah, those are my 5 facts about me. So, enjoy. Oh, I'm sorry. It's going to do this elaborate scenario at the end where I ate some Spam as my silent protest. But, yeah, I did that the other day, just, to test shots, tried to do this earlier, but I had some cam problems. But I got a stomachache, to be honest with you, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tag 5 other clones in the sidebar, so yeah, enjoy. I hope you like this, and if not, well, I didn't really either. Bye.